All right, Falcons fans, buckle up. Things are getting exciting in Flowery Branch, and we've got some big news that could shake up the defense in a huge way. Atlanta might be gearing up for a few moves, and if any of them actually happen, they could be game changers heading into the 2025 season. So before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay in the loop. Let's get into it. Move number 1. Jaire Alexander to Atlanta? Yep, you heard that right. The $84 million cornerback from Green Bay might be on his way out, and Atlanta could be waiting to pounce. Now you're probably asking, why would the Packers let him go? Well, Jaire Alexander is a top-tier corner when healthy, one of the best lockdown defenders in the league. But over the past 2 seasons, he's only played in 7 games per year due to injuries. Combine that with a big contract, and Green Bay might be looking for a way out. According to reports, if the Packers can't find a trade partner, they might release Alexander before the 2025 season. If that happens, don't be surprised if Atlanta is first in line to make a call. Just imagine this: A.J. Terrell at CB1, Jesse Bates III running the show at safety, and Jaire Alexander sliding in at CB2. That would instantly make Atlanta's secondary one of the strongest in the NFC, maybe even the entire league. Yes, the injury risk is real, but in just 7 games last season, Alexander still put up 16 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 defensive touchdown, 7 pass breakups. That's high-level production. If the Falcons can get him on a team-friendly deal, this move could transform the defense. Move number 2. Drafting Kenneth Grant. Now let's switch gears to the draft. Everyone remembers the heat Atlanta took for drafting Michael Penix Jr. at number 8 last year. But now, that pick is starting to look pretty smart. Penix is flashing his talent. Bijan Robinson just had a monster season. The offense is coming together. But the defense still needs help, especially up front. That's where Kenneth Grant comes in. This guy is a beast. 6'4", 331 pounds, pure power. He was a major part of Michigan's national title run, 2-time All-Big Ten, 3rd-team All-American. Last season alone, he had 69 tackles, 6.5 sacks, 3 fumble recoveries, and even an interception as a defensive tackle. With Grady Jarrett no longer in the picture, Atlanta's interior D-line is looking thin. Grant could step in from day one and become the anchor in the middle. He's not just talented, he's a tone setter, a leader, the kind of player who can change the culture. Fox's Joel Klatt even said Grant might be the best defensive player in the entire 2025 draft class. That's big, considering stars like Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter are coming out this year. The best part? This move fits the Falcons' long-term plan. Young quarterback, young offensive core, add a young defensive beast to grow with them. You don't need to make a risky trade. You build your future, brick by brick. What about Trey Hendrickson? Now, I know some of you are wondering, why not just trade for Trey Hendrickson? Look, he's a great pass rusher. 17.5 sacks in each of the last 2 seasons. A proven veteran. But he's also 30. He wants a long-term contract. And with Kirk Cousins' deal still taking up cap space, it might not make sense to commit that kind of money right now. Trading for Hendrickson might fix things short-term, but the price could be too high, especially when you can target a guy like Kenneth Grant in the draft and keep things young and cost-effective. Big picture time. Here's the truth. The Falcons are in a special spot right now. They're building something. A young QB with huge upside, a dangerous running game. A chance to solidify the defense. Whether it's a free agent like Jaire Alexander or a draft pick like Kenneth Grant, the right move this offseason could put Atlanta back in the playoff conversation. But time is ticking. The window won't stay open forever. Your turn, Falcons Nation. So now I want to hear from you. Should Atlanta take the risk on Jaire Alexander if he's released? Or should they stay young and go after a stud like Kenneth Grant in the draft? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Bonus: keep an eye on Malaki Starks. Let's not forget one more name heating up the radar, Malaki Starks. If you follow Georgia football, and let's be honest, who in Atlanta doesn't? You know this guy is the real deal. He's one of the most complete safeties we've seen in years and is widely viewed as the top safety in the 2025 NFL Draft. He's fast, smart, instinctive. A hometown hero from Jefferson High School and a Georgia Bulldog through and through, this week in Indianapolis, Starks confirmed he's already interviewed with Cincinnati, Miami, Carolina, and yes, Atlanta is next. You could see it in his eyes. When Malaki Starks was asked about possibly playing for the Falcons, he lit up. "Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd get to stay home," he said. "I watched them growing up, and they got great history there. I just want to get my foot in the door anywhere." Tell me that doesn't sound like a guy ready to rock the red and black. Hometown kid, big dreams, and a real chance to make them happen in Atlanta. Do the Falcons need a safety? Let's be honest, not really. Jesse Bates III is holding things down and playing at a Pro Bowl level. The safety position isn't the team's biggest problem right now. But here's the real question. When has adding elite talent to your secondary ever been a bad thing? Especially a guy like Starks. NFL ready, can rotate in early. Could be a full-time starter by mid-season, and he fits the Falcons system perfectly. He's smart, physical, fast, and he gets the Georgia culture. For a team looking to build a real identity on defense, adding someone like Starks with the 15th overall pick might be one of the smartest long-term moves the Falcons could make. A legend steps away. Julio Jones retires. Now, while we're looking to the future, we've got to take a moment to honor the past. Because this week, a true Falcons legend officially called it a career, Julio Jones. Just hearing his name brings back memories, and not just stats. I'm talking moments. Drafted 6th overall in 2011, Falcons traded up 5 spots to get him, and from day one, he delivered as a rookie, 54 catches, 959 yards, 8 touchdowns. Then came 2015, 136 catches, 1,171 yards, led the entire NFL. And of course, we'll never forget the 2016 Super Bowl run. That sideline catch in the big game, unreal. Still one of the best plays in Super Bowl history, even if the ending hurt. Julio finishes his time in Atlanta with 848 catches, 12,896 yards, 7 Pro Bowls, 5 All-Pro selections, 2 NFL receiving titles. He made every throw from Matt Ryan feel like it could go for 6. A true home run threat every single play. The changing of the guard. So here we are. One hometown legend says goodbye. Another hometown star, Malaki Starks, could be waiting for his chance. That's the beauty of this moment. The baton is being passed from one Georgia great to maybe the next. And let's be honest, who better to carry that torch than a kid from Jefferson, Georgia, who grew up watching Julio dominate in the Dome? This is what building a strong team looks like, honoring the past, investing in the future, keeping it homegrown. Your turn, Falcons fam. So what do you think? Should the Falcons keep drafting Georgia guys like Malaki Starks, or do you want them to take a different route this year? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for all the latest updates. Go Falcons!